stage is going to be big. I mean, GT2 is the most incredible competition. It is really, really a tough battlefield, but I think with the pieces that are in place here at Jaguar, Paul Gentilozzi and some of the team members that I see on hand here, I think they've got all the pieces of the jigsaw there. It's just fitting them all together and getting the glue to really make it gel.
We have a cohesive bunch of people here who will do whatever it takes to be competitive on any day.
It's not just a collection of guys with resumes. We work together, we live together, we play a little together, and it's just part of the camaraderie of racing that makes us all keep coming back to do this through the good, through the bad. It becomes a little all indifferent because it's such a tight-knit group.
And nobody in this paddock has been through more late nights than our crew has. You know, we remember that when we get in there and we want to perform for them.
Every race, the car and the team have to be prepared to the absolute highest level. So we have to look at every race like Le Mans or every race like Sebring.
Past experience teaches you that no matter how dark things look at sunset, there's always a sunrise the next day. And in a new program, you have a lot of dark sunsets. And from experience, we know that eventually we'll be successful and be winners at this.
Everybody has to be patient. I mean, you just have to go start running the miles, and it just takes that time to learn, you know, what do we want in the way of shocks? What do we want in the way of bars? Dynamically, you know, and aerodynamically, you know, what's the best position for the car to be in? There's so many pieces, but the only way you get there is by miles on the racetrack.
It sure is a steep learning curve, especially in GT racing. And, you know, the difference here is that, you know, we really started from scratch and, you know, obviously used the Jaguar XKR as a baseline and entered the most competitive, you know, group of cars being in GT2.
We just got to take advantage of every moment of every test day to get all that data and really get a better understanding of what we want from that car.
We pick and choose our spots to test very carefully, and our philosophy is that we need to test in places that we race. I mean, there are literally hundreds of tracks across the United States where you can go and run the car around for a day and develop good information, but with where we're at as a program and the maturity level of the car, we have to go to places that are going to pay a dividend when we go back to race.
Once the car starts getting more durable and we go out and spend more miles with it, you start learning what that car wants. I mean, really what it needs to go fast.
I think we're going to be strong at Le Mans. Again, are we going to win at Le Mans? I don't know. Our challenge is to be as competitive as soon as we can, and you know, that's what we're working on as a group of people here.
I've been involved with some manufacturers, and they kind of have their views, and a team are over here having their views, and unfortunately they're not on the same page. But what we're seeing with RSR and with Jaguar, it's very cohesive.
Well, our collaboration with Jaguar as a corporation is really across the spectrum, from engineering to design to marketing to PR. It doesn't matter whether we need the resource of the guy that designs headlights or the guy who's working on a new electric power steering pump or the foundry that manufactures the blocks and heads. Everybody that is inside the Jaguar organization is available to us for support.
The people who can turn pressure and put into motivation are the successful teams in racing, and I don't think anybody's more motivated than this team to make Jaguar look good.
Jaguar is not so big where you just get lost in all this bureaucracy as a company. They're still intimate, their pulse is racing, and I think they're going to be finding their roots again and their heart and soul of what Jaguar is.